have proof. Trust me.
Yeah, I know, but that AJ is the father.
Yeah, I have proof that AJ is the father. You guys will find out soon enough, all right? AJ, I trusted you, man. What the heck? You know more about me than anybody else does. So I'm hoping that you'll still do the right thing, all right? You got that, AJ?
Claire, let's do the right thing.
Proof test?
Oh my God, jeez.
Next week, the return of Open Fight Night, combined with the ongoing Bound for Glory series.
I'm thinking I can't wait for Open Fight Night because it's open call-outs in the BFG series, and that's where last month I made quite a significant impact because I spotted somebody with a weakness, and I capitalized on it and got me 7 points. And while we're talking about points, 14 from 2. Pretty good record for someone who's being so overlooked, wouldn't you say? Yeah, I thought so. And while we're talking about people with weakness, Cowboy James Storm, this Saturday, Memphis, Tennessee. I've got him in the BFG series. He just lost his #1 perch, didn't he? So he's now looking over his shoulder. Now he's insecure. Now he's wondering what's next. When he looks over his shoulder, he's going to see me coming. So far, undefeated. 0 losses. So I will prove to him and to everybody else who wants to overlook me in this series that I'm the superior strategist, and I will go on to win this entire series. And I'll see Storm on Saturday.
Well, those comments from Magnus show just how important the Bound for Glory series is taken among the wrestlers. Here Taz, the updated leaderboard.
Well, you just heard Magnus. Listen, man, he's tied at you know, in that 5-hole with Van Dam, and Magnus is all business. And I like his chances in this thing, and it's going to be interesting to see what happens, as you heard Magnus say, when he goes head up this Saturday night in Memphis against the Cowboy.
Ladies, gentlemen, and assholes, this next contest in the BFG series is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. I hail from Green Bay, Wisconsin, Mr. Anderson.
Comments we heard earlier tonight from Mr. Anderson, talking about the past several years, the rivalry that he has had with his opponent tonight, Kurt Angle. Certainly sensed the respect from Anderson towards the Olympic gold medalist.
And Angle back towards Anderson, as we heard throughout this evening. So, you know, I think you're right. I mean, both men, both athletes, both fighters, man, they have that respect for each other, which this thing could go either way, to be honest with you. So, which makes for an awesome matchup we're about to have right now.
And his opponent from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the Olympic gold medalist, Kurt Angle!
Well, in light of his defeat at the hands of Samoa Joe this past Sunday at Destination X, you just have to realize, Mr. Anderson, you better be ready to face a focused Kurt Angle. To me, Kurt Angle off of a loss, I have to presume his level of concentration is going to be at its peak.
His level of intensity is going to be damn near dangerous, meaning Kurt Angle. So that man right there, Anderson, he better beware. He better beware. I've been on the other end of a ring against Kurt Angle when he's that focused and that intense, and it doesn't make for a fun evening.
This year, Bound for Glory series, even footing for all 12 competitors. Every wrestler will have equal opportunity. Every wrestler to face every other wrestler. Yes, all the same number of matches in the BFG Series 2012.
See that quick drop step right there into a single leg where Kurt let it go. He's just showing, an angle's just showing Anderson, I can take you off your feet anytime I want. And that'll rent space in the head of Mr. Anderson.
Taz, I want to get your thoughts on this. To me, when I look at the Bound for Glory series, I think that wins and losses, never more important. Outside of the Bound for Glory series, really the best measuring stick that you have is simply who holds the championships. But now we have standings. Wrestlers are held accountable. I mean, nobody wants to be at the bottom of the leaderboard. I mean, it's a pride issue, and certainly to me, that provides motivation.
Absolutely. I mean, there's no doubt about it. That's the great thing about the BFG series. There's a gun to your head at all times as a competitor, and that makes for great competition. You know, which I'm a fan of, and obviously our fan base is digging it too. This thing's great. It's our second year doing it, and I gotta tell you, I think this year's better than last year. Look at that hip toss right there by Anderson. Anderson now controlling that arm of Kurt Angle. And you got to be careful if you're Mr. Anderson. Don't get into a grappling game with Kurt Angle.
As I'm watching this match unfold, it's the first thought that I had. You really want to try and compete against Kurt in terms of a wrestling match here, even though Kurt earlier talked about the technical wrestling abilities of Anderson.
Oh, Anderson could get it done for sure. I mean, there's no doubt as far as on the mat and you know, going hole for hole with guys. But let's be honest, this is Kurt Angle here. Olympic gold medalist, a multi-time world heavyweight champion everywhere he's been. So this is typical Angle here, just breaking his opponent down. And Anderson knows what Angle's about. So Anderson, oh man, very crafty, Mike. Very, very crafty veteran. So that's what I'm saying. It leads towards an intriguing matchup between these two men.
Watching Angle zero in, focus on the lower body. Legs of Mr. Anderson, one would anticipate. Trying to wear down Anderson, trying to take his legs away and use it. That ankle lock, but the drop kick by Anderson leads to a quick pin attempt.
I mean, Anderson right there, to me, just a little nuances. That standing drop kick from standing still right in the middle of the ring was so impressive.
Wow, and how impressive is that?
Well, that belly-to-belly overhead suplex was extremely impressive by Angle. Both men down.
The release belly-to-belly by Kurt gives him the control of this matchup. He's got Anderson down now. Opportunity for Angle to take advantage. Who's going to earn the all-important points in the Bound for Glory series? Will it be Kurt Angle? Will it be Mr. Anderson? We'll find out after this. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching Impact Wrestling live on Spike, the Bound for Glory series. Kurt Angle, pin attempts here on Mr. Anderson. Who's going to earn the Bound for Glory series points? We'll find out right after this. And ladies and gentlemen, we are back live on Impact Wrestling. This is the Bound for Glory series match with Mr. Anderson versus Kurt Angle. And Taz, during the commercial break, Angle remained in control, but now this desperation move by Anderson may turn the tide.
Yeah, I mean, Anderson just out of nowhere right there with that, just that hot back suplex flat on the spine of Kurt Angle. Both men down. Could be the turning point here of the matchup, but can Anderson capitalize on his offensive move?
If you have friends with DirecTV, they are not able to watch this Impact Wrestling broadcast. They're not able to watch Spike TV. Tell them, call DirecTV, let their voice be heard. They want their Impact Wrestling. They want their Spike TV numbers on your screen.
Right there, look at Anderson. And here we go, he's rolling right now, looking good.
Complexion of this match turns drastically, dramatically in favor of Anderson. Looked like he was gonna go for the mic check.
Definitely was setting up for the mic check, but watch out. Oh, that's a German suplex check right there. And there might be another one coming.
Here it is.
Sure enough. Yeah, excellent grip right there, and you see that Anderson trying to elbow his way out, trying to break that grip of Angle.
Angle has another in mind. Third suplex. Back to back to back on Anderson. Now Kurt senses that he's got Anderson exactly where he wants him. Kurt stalking from behind. This is where he's dangerous.
Oh, look at Anderson. Oh!
What a way to turn it around. Now Anderson on top. Oh, that was close.
Sure was close. I mean, Angle, Anderson dropped Angle right on his upper back, and multiple neck operations over the career of Kurt Angle. That had to hurt like hell. Going again for that mic check, and Kurt with an inside trip, dropping Anderson, going for that ankle lock.
Leads to Angle submission, but the free leg of Anderson allows him to break the ankle lock and then Kurt right back. There it is. Angle slammed right in the back of his head.
Man.
Here it is.
I don't know how the hell Anderson is not knocked out cold right now.
Sting told Hulk Hogan earlier tonight he wants to go old school. Taz, to me, it sounds like Sting and Hulk, they're ready to fight that gang that took Sting out several weeks ago.
Yeah, they're ready to fight together. We saw TV champion Devon and Garrett Bischoff wanting to help out Sting and Hulk, but Hulk said, we got this, boys. Thanks, but no thanks.
Ankle lock applied, submission hold by Kurt in an effort to pick